8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, not yet. Yeah, look who's back at it. It's causing all that static. The one and only fanatic. Well, Happy New Year. Before we get to the New Year's resolutions and all the other buffoonery, I just like to make a request for a small New Year's resolution from you. Please make a YouTube account, like, subscribe to the channel, comment below, thumbs up. That's all I ask. Doesn't cost you anything. Gets you on the therapy list. Okay, now we're going to start the Happy New Year. Ah, look at that, huh? You like that? Check out that hat. Well, this is Opinions Are Like. Last therapy session. No, not forever. Just for 2023. You can't get rid of me that easy. Hopefully you don't want to get rid of me that easy. New Year's. Everyone makes the resolutions. It's hard to keep them. Over the years, I've made some, and know some people who made some. They're hard. Try to, take it day by day. Before we get into it, I'm going to be serious for a minute. Still the holiday season. There might be somebody that's, feeling down, feeling low, feeling alone. Reach out. Call them up. Maybe get together with them if you're on that kind of friendly basis with them. I mean, if you're alone or you have, a significant other, reach out to them. You don't have to go to a party, or maybe go to a restaurant, go to the movies, invite them over and, flip through the YouTubes, watch The Fanatic. I mean, could be a sad time of the year for people. But let's bring up the morale and go through a couple of them. Like, I know, demographic people, of a demographic of ladies and, guys that I'm friendly with. And they're picky. Plain and simple. Listen, a lot of lonely people. Guys, me and Mrs. Fanatic are always out somewhere. We see a lot of groups around our age of, 40s, late 40s, early 50s. A lot of ladies. I mean, come on, guys. 90% of you aren't Brad Pitt or Bon Jovi. I mean, all of these can't be in that category like The Fanatic. I mean, come on. No, just kidding with you folks. There's a lot of people out there. There's a lid for every pot. You gotta make the move. Believe me. And ladies too. The guy's not tall. Doesn't have a lot of money. Everyone's got good qualities. You can find them if you really wanna. So start off 2024 on a positive note. There's someone out there. That's a little shout out from The Fanatic. Cats and dogs. See, they want to get involved with the show too. 2024. Let's make it a good year. Got a lot of plans for the show. Probably trying to go live. Maybe eventually have a call in or live chat. A couple people have been asking about being a guest. We'll see. I mean, I can barely control me. How am I going to control you? All right. Received a little static from Mrs. Fanatic and another friend. When I say about who I reference, I have a lot of influences and a lot of people that inspired me, I looked up to. But a lot of the times about musical stuff and about life in general, one of my main inspirations is, yep, you guessed it, David Lee Roth, the original singer of Van Halen. Guy's got a lot. I mean, people think he's crazy, but that guy's got a lot going on up there. Educated guy. He's a different cat, but that's one of my inspirations. Oh, I don't want to go into a tangent about that. That's going to be another episode. That was keeping me up all night about people that influence the Fanatic, and see what you think. Put down in the comments who influences you, and maybe we could get a Zoom conversation going here. You never know. But he's one of my influences. So people who know me, you're going to get that feeling about that's coming through. Maybe some of you that don't know me are like, you know what? He reminds me of somebody. I'm unique, folks. It doesn't, just because you don't have the scratch or the money, doesn't mean you ain't unique and you ain't a 10%er. Trust me. All right. New Year's Eve. What a day. I mean, you'd have to be nuts to go down there, Times Square. Never got the thrill of that. Never had the desire to go down there in the freezing cold or rain. And tomorrow night's supposed to be okay. I mean, but still, too many people, crowded. Where are you going to go to the bathroom? I mean, come on. But been to a lot of parties in my day. Through a lot of parties in my day. I mean, the old house. Salute to the old house. Oh, man. On a sad note, heard of a couple passings. Co-worker of mine's father passed away. He had a good life, though, from what I've been told. So, R.I.P. And another sad one. I mean, they're all sad, let's be honest. 27-year-old kid that I, knew, I knew him. Not a friend, but an acquaintance. Him and his girlfriend OD'd, found dead. I mean, I don't want to preach to you people. Everyone drinks a little. They partake in a little bit of recreational drugs. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Especially that fentanyl's out there. And again, I don't know how they died, but they were found dead, and that's what I've heard through the grapevine. It's not worth it, folks. I mean, the facts from the 80s, enough said. You figure it out. It's just not, you don't need it. You don't need it. Life. Find something, a passion. That'll get you that natural high. All right, well, that segues into my next little featured part of the shows. I'm going to have those 3 topics. Ailments. Things that, cause you problems, cause you pain. You ever notice that when they have those the warnings on TV, on infomercials, or in the paper, or read the fine print, you'd read the fine print, you need a magnifying glass for this. They don't want you to read that. Just take the stuff. Money. They want to make money. Most of the time, the side effects that you could get are worse than what you have. I said one person, the one thing, I'm not 100% sure what it was, but the eyes, eyes are running, and itchy. Not You don't want to put drops. They want you to give you something internally. Yeah, but all the side effects could cause blindness, frequent headaches. I'd rather have the itchy eyes. I mean, come on. And then you got the other things. Oh my God, mood, the edibles. Listen, if you're that bad, you got to go to a doctor. I mean, this right here is free therapy for me, free for you. All I ask for is a like, subscribe. You're getting off cheap. But those you got to really look into that stuff. I mean, anything over the counter, even the doctor, who knows? He might be like, get a little kickback. You never know. Who knows? The stuff that you have is a pain in the you know what, but it's probably worse. The stuff that you could get's worse. Let me take a little drink, a little parched, a little dry. All right. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. I mean, I've told it to people in person before. I think it's funny. You know how they say when you erectile dysfunction, you take Viagra, and if you have a erection for more than a couple hours, call a doctor. Are you kidding me? I'm not calling no doctor. I'm telling Mrs. Fanatic to call a couple friends. Come on. Oh my God. People, man. Unbelievable. I mean, I guess if you really, you can't get your motor running there, you got to try something, but I don't know. Fanatic ain't never had that problem. God willing, that'll never happen to me. I mean, whew. Yeah, that stuff is unbelievable. All right, I promised you 3 subjects. I'm going to give you a couple of movies that I like. One that you probably know, one you probably don't, and one that just popped up the other day. I was flipping through, Fanatic's got time on his hands more from work, so flipping through, I found something interesting that was interesting to me. But how's Con Air with Nicolas Cage ring a bell? Huh? Good movie, right? See his name escapes me, but the bad guy. Oh, my daddy. I haven't seen my daddy in so long. I like that guy. That guy's funny. I like him. Nicolas Cage, of course. Thumbs up. What a movie. He's coming home from being released from jail for protecting his wife. And he's on there with killers. I mean, he killed the guy kind of in self-defense, defending his wife. He was on there with some real degenerates. Con Air, revisit that one, or if you've never seen it, I mean, I don't know where you've been, what rock you've been under, but check that one out. Con Air. Another one, little obscure, and again, I didn't want to bring this up, Christmas again, but because Christmas is dead, done, in the rear view. P2. Oh, lady's working late. Get a funny feeling she really doesn't want to go to the Christmas party, the Christmas Eve party. But working late, gets locked in the parking garage, trapped. Pretty good action. I mean, the guy's a little deranged, but watch that movie. I think you'll enjoy it. I think we're getting the vibe. People who are subscribing and liking. You like the Fanatic, you're going to like that one. Check that one out. And last night, I was trying to watch something. Couldn't get it to come on, whatever, streaming. Streaming, it is what it is. You got to really work sometimes to find what you want. Get the right stream or feed, whatever you want to call it. So I put on a movie that Again, it's not a cassette box or DVD box anymore. It's just a poster board on the TV. Widget. Looked good. Called Fog City. Kind of weird. Fog rolling in, apocalypse. Who knows what it is? Good movie, though. Good drama. People panicking, anxiety. Pretty good movie. Again, the ending leaves somewhat to be desired. You gotta let your grip on reality escape you for that one, because it's kind of unbelievable. But check that one out, Fog City. All right, let's get this out of the way for the last time. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Winter Solstice, and then tomorrow night, Happy New Year. Oh, I'm gonna leave you with these immortal words from Willy Wonka. There's so much time and so little to do. Scratch it, reverse it. The Fanatic, Happy New Year. Be safe out there. And please always remember, never forget, opinions, except for mine, are like Fanatic going to the countdown, dropping the hat, dropping the ball. See you later. Hey, Mrs. Fanatic, did you see where I left that bottle? Oh, God. Come on and help me get this cat out of the tree. Ah.